RZ50 is apparently getting Dirac Live with full bandwidth correction. Awesome. I think Home Theater Man's getting one. Oh, there he is. Home Theater Man. Thank you, Joe. Joe, people in the chat are saying that the Onkyo RZ50 is getting Dirac full bandwidth. What do they mean by that? What do they mean, Joe?
Not Dirac full bandwidth, because Dirac full bandwidth just means like when you get some of these products, they only go up to 500 hertz, and then you have to pay extra to allow it to go to 20 kilohertz, right? What they're saying is they're talking about Dirac Live bass control, where they use some kind of algorithm that basically looks at the response of various subwoofers. Like if you have multiple subwoofers, it's mostly useful if you have multiple subwoofers, and it will EQ the subs separately, align them separately, use different delays and different amount of gain for each sub, and make it so that it blends well with every single speaker. So I think the crossover might even be different for every single speaker. Right? Instead of saying left and right are both this, no, it might have its own crossover. No. I think they have symmetric pairs for those when you're using bass control. Ignore that. That's not what happens. But basically what they're doing is getting the smoothest transition from the main speakers to the subs. And that's pretty much it. So typically you'd have to buy something more expensive to get Dirac Live bass control. Like what has Dirac Live bass control in Denon's area, Denon's range? 3800? Does that have Dirac Live bass control? 4800? But so the RZ50 is a lot less expensive, and they didn't have bass control. That wasn't an option. But what these guys are saying is that there's an option, or that there eventually will be an option, which I think is really cool. It's basically Dirac Live bass control is basically like multi-sub optimizer, but just simplified. Like it's all done very quickly for somebody who doesn't want to go in there and mess around with multi-sub optimizer. It kind of just does that. Somebody said 3800. I'm not very good with remembering all the names or all the models, so 50.
Stupid Mofo said he's using a 3800 with Dirac Live bass control.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
RZ50 is getting the update via firmware. Fantastic. Awesome, Home Theater Man.
So cool. That is so awesome. You know, I love it when products come out and they do a firmware update and they didn't have to do anything, because it's actually going to be more headache, right? But they provide more value to somebody who already owns it. Like that's cool. Whatever Onkyo is doing, I'm really liking the route that they're going with that.
Make sure to check out our audio-only version of the podcast at anchor.fm/Daily HiFi, or just go to your favorite podcasting service and search for Daily HiFi.